I would like to first explain the role of general evaluator. Is to first introduce our two evaluators for this evening. We had two speakers, and we have two evaluators to evaluate their speeches. Notice that I said evaluate their speeches, because as an evaluator, you should evaluate the speech and not the speaker per se. The second role that I have this evening is to do a general evaluation of the meeting as a whole. Without further ado, I would like to call on our first evaluator who will evaluate Andre Malone's icebreaker. Please help me welcome competent communicator, Ms. Antoinette Jones.
Been around for some time. He's been very active. And one of the things I do like about Andre, he has this 10-plus energy of enthusiasm, which is really good. It kind of helps to lighten up the whole place, I think, to us. So that's really good. And Andre, I commend you again for doing your icebreaker. And I know it takes a lot of strength and courage to come up here and tell us your life story. So it's really good for us to hear your life story again. Thank you for making that time too. So we here know about Andre and a little bit of his history. But one of the things that I will suggest, Andre, for you to focus on is because it is your story as an icebreaker, just try to use less notes. And also, if you have to use notes, get like a small index card, just write some highlighted bullet points where you can kind of quickly look at it, and then your talk with us. You had great posture, great hand gesture when you were doing this and or talking about coming from the dark to the light. So that was great rhythmatic posture with that. Another thing I like for you to do, also you have great connectivity with your audience. We did laugh, so there's a sense of humor. I would say stay on that. That's your strongest point, is the sense of humor that you have. Yeah. So I love the open body language and the eye contact. The eye contact is what you need to improve on. There was some eye contact, but we need more strong, engaging eye contact. Not like a hawk, but just kind of engage with us. You want us to be part of you. And anything I would say with your speech pitch, just go ahead and keep it even tone. I notice when you get overly excited, I get that way too. When I get overly excited, I talk faster. So I'm learning even now to kind of slow it down where we can understand what's going on. Because we can see that you have a lot of energy. But one of the things I always say, stay home to your sense of humor and stay home to your enthusiasm. Your voice was great. I like the projectivity. So with that, thank you.
Yes.
You know that the evaluation is really good if the audience who know are not supposed to clap.
35 seconds, 59.
Different clubs do it differently. Some clubs, they do applaud when an evaluation is done. But for Northjax Toastmasters, we do not do that because we believe that it is the evaluator's opinion.
Yeah.
Although we have an outline that we follow. And that was really good. Also, I forgot to mention the times for the evaluations. The evaluators give their evaluation in 2 to 3 minutes. The green light come on at 2 minutes, the amber light at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red light come on at 3 minutes, and they have 30 seconds to wrap their evaluations up. At this time, I would like to call on our next evaluator to evaluate Ms. Chelsea Glass's speech. Please help me welcome Advanced Communicator, Bronze, Mr. Jared Towers.
Fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and Chelsea, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to evaluate your 5th project. You are halfway there. But once you achieve your CC, your Competent Communicator Award, that's just the beginning. This project, Your Body Speaks. 5th project in your Competent Communicator Manual. I thought you expressed great confidence up here. Great opening, how you drew us in, you got the audience involved in your project. I even heard Dwayne Kirby snoring over there. I was just kidding. It was great. I was there at the beach. I heard the seagulls. The visual images that you presented were fantastic. There were a couple things that I would suggest. One is this was to get you comfortable behind the lectern, and you did not appear to be nervous. But one thing I've noticed through Toastmasters like Jim Hall is the way that they draw people in and get them involved, laughing or just involved, is he uses huge gestures, animations like those seagulls. I could see Jim up here, flapping around here. The facial gestures. Those are some areas that we want to use this format to use those. Use great big gestures in here. Make a fool of yourself in here, because it will make you comfortable when you stand in front of a group of people where you can come out. And you can use big smiles, and it adds to your speech. I really liked that you organized your speech so well around your objectives that you were able to be confident. When you were speaking to us, you moved right along as your points went. They flowed, the opening. You drew us in, you gave us the meat, you gave us the different techniques, and then you closed it and left us thinking, how can I apply these meditation techniques? So I really appreciated that. The organization was tremendous. You helped us to see the value of meditation and relaxation. I appreciated that. I look forward to seeing you as you apply these techniques to your future projects. Remember, great big gestures and big smiles. It's not fake, it's just big. Yeah. So, I look forward to seeing your next speech. And I'm looking for somebody here. Master Evaluator.
Wow. You invite it to me?
Mr. Timekeeper, can I guide the times for both evaluations, please?
For Janet, 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
And what was the other
For
one?
Miss Internet,
Internet, 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
right? Both qualified.